Damn, bitch, you live like this? Yo, guys, welcome back to the channel. It is I, Eddie Hates Anime here. And today I wanted to talk about a manga that I was randomly told about. If you didn't know, I have a reaction channel where I react to a lot of music and other things, and a good chunk of that is Hololive. You know, they make music. A lot of it's Japanese music, but they also have some English music and some Indonesian music and other media and stuff, and I enjoy myself reacting to it. One of the viewers of said reaction content told me in my comments about this manga, about its existence, and I immediately decided to make this video. If you guys didn't know, holox is a group in Hololive. Hololive is one big company, right? But they have a lot of smaller groups in it with different generations, different names and stuff. I don't know the full extent of the lore myself and the scheme, but I know that holox is a smaller group in a bigger part of Hololive. However you say it. In this manga, it's basically the story about the holox you know and love and how they became the fearsome squad they are known as today. I'm not going to spoil anything right now. Later, I'll talk about the ending a little bit, but I'll let you know, and there's going to be timestamps on this video so you can see when the spoiler is going to come in, and you can just skip to the outro then. But yeah, let's get into it. The story basically starts with Chloe Sakamata getting a job offer from a company she didn't apply to. But hey, Rent don't care about what company you work for. It just cares that it gets paid. So she checks it out, and she encounters Laplace, who tells her that the company, holox's main objective, is world domination. Nice, world domination. Ooh. And for whatever reason, Chloe accepts, because apparently Laplace doesn't strike her as a bad person. Look, I just finished playing Persona 4, and let me tell you, you can't go off of looks, guys. The bad guy could be anybody. The stand user can actually be anybody. Not just the crazy looking motherfuckers or the people in weird ass outfits. It could be anybody. You have known her for 2 seconds. How can you tell that she's not a bad person? Unless it's a genuine superpower of yours. Let's be fucking real. If it wasn't Laplace and it was some neck-bearded, mouth-breathing fat fuck, let's be real. Let's be fucking real, boys and girls here today. Look at me in the eyes and tell me that she would not run away immediately. Judging off looks in 2024 is crazy, but that's just me. You know, I'd work for either of them. I don't discriminate. Okay, the real reason she accepted is probably a little something we call blackmail. But we don't need to go into that. It's not even that important. The manga slowly introduces us to the other members of holox, namely Louis, Koyori, and Iraha. And I'll get into how I like the characters individually in a bit, but the first 5 chapters or so are all for introducing us to these characters, while also giving us moments of Chloe getting closer to each of them, as she's our main character, and all of them navigating how to talk to her. Then, after they all come together as one big happy group that may or may not be a villain group, the rest of the manga deals with them taking over the world. How do they plan to do that, you may ask? Well, according to how the group operates in this manga, it would be by blackmailing others into joining the cause, not paying her employees, assault by robot, gambling, the power of friendship, being EP, and more assault. But realistically, it's by becoming famous. Kinda shallow, man, I'm not gonna lie. Who would ever want to become big online to make money and expand their horizons? Come on, kinda crazy. And to do that, they accidentally just become a group of good people, like the anti-mercenaries, helping people and shit, just having a fun little time. Also, mandatory swimsuit chapter. That's the rest of the manga. Now that we're done talking about the plot of this manga, let's talk about the characters. The characters are obviously holox members, but this isn't their IRL streamer versions. This is IRL streamer versions is a crazy way to say it, but you get what I'm saying, like the versions that we see in the streams. This is a manga with a different setting, so it's kind of funny because I've barely seen any of these members in any of my reactions or Hololive content besides Laplace, and even then it's just been a couple of song reactions. Same goes for the rest of the members. Like, if anything, I've seen them in 1 or 2 things. So this is just how I'm gonna forever see the members. This manga is versions of them. Now let's actually talk about the members. Chloe's official title is that of a cleaner, a real fuck-ass made-up title because she doesn't even clean, but she is a bit of what you call an adorkable protag, you know, a little airheaded, but is also a bit OP and kind of carries sometimes. Laplace is Laplace. Louis is very Oni-san, you know, self-explanatory as well. Koyori is a genius, who may be on the spectrum. Iraha is the bodyguard samurai.
If you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear!
She's also a representation of the viewers who sim for Laplace, a truly genius insert character. There's an A-chan or A-chan, I still don't know how to say this even though she's a little to the left, I'm so sorry, cameo as well. It's pretty neat. Not gonna spoil. My favorite character, probably Iraha. Not sure. I mean, everyone's awesome. Everyone's great. We're not going off of the real versions of them because, like, it wouldn't be fair because I don't know any of them that well besides maybe Laplace. Yeah, I don't know. They're all goofy and fun and make a great team. I'm doing the cop-out answer. all of them. Like when you ask someone a question about a series and they clearly haven't read it, it's like, who's your favorite character? I don't know. They're all pretty good, you know? Or like, what's your favorite arc? Ooh, that's a good one, man. Ooh. You know, that's how I'm feeling right now. Almost swallowed my spit in the wrong tube, but I caught it the last second. That was a weird ass moment. That didn't happen, y'all. That sounded crazy. Like I said, this group, it's a fun one. There's a lot of good banter and roasts between them too. Like a surprising amount of roasts. It's kind of concerning. I did go into this manga knowing nothing about holox outside of small tidbits, as I've mentioned many times, and it left me with more questions than answers. Like, yes, we do end up seeing the results of their attempt at world domination. Not going to spoil. But in the process, we got exposed to certain powers and things, and now I'm just here questioning, what does this mean for the power scaling community? Laplace, spoilers, Louis has these eye things. We also got samurais and robots. Chloe's there. Someone get Death Battle on this shit, man. Streets need it. But to get serious for a second, would I recommend this manga? Realistically, if you're not into Hololive, I probably wouldn't recommend this one, but if you are a fan, then it's sick. The manga isn't bad, but honestly, it would have been harder to finish had it not been Hololive. I only really cared because I'm invested in Hololive, and I'm interested in knowing them more, all these characters, or it's weird calling them characters slash members that are actual people, but you know, manga that do that are fine, you know, like manga that promote something that isn't manga first or anime first, or is more of an extension of a pre-existing thing. It's okay to be a mid-ass manga that you made to make more money using people's oshis. And even if it's not officially, it does, at least for me, feel like I'm getting to know them better. When I say not officially, it's because, once again, this isn't exactly like the versions of them that they're streaming as. I don't know how to put it, because I guess it is the same character. I don't know if this lore is exactly canon or not. You know, I don't know how this shit works, but I'm just considering, like, the streamer Sakamata Chloe different than the manga version of her. That's just all I'm saying. But that's where I found my fun with this manga. Little side note, though, I know I said mid, but Twitter and all of you guys have made that word lose all meaning. By mid, I mean average. 5 out of 10. Normal. Y'all made it so mid means ass. I am not saying this is ass. Ass is from 1 to 3 out of 10. 4 is like not good, but there's potential. With some minor improvements, it could be a 5. You know, it could be passable, but it's not quite there. 1 to 3 is pretty dog shit, though. 5 is fine. 5 is not bad, but I digress. I'm not telling you not to read the manga, though. In fact, please, someone who's never heard of Hololive, read this for me. Let me know if it converts you, and you'll be a Hololive fan, just like me, fucking buying one of these hats. I bought it in person. You'll have to buy it off eBay for like $1 billion, but it's okay, you know? It's okay. It might work. This might move you so much that you go to those lengths. So read the manga. But guys, sadly, the non-spoiler bit of this video is about to end. So I'm going to plug my Twitch. Twitch.tv/EddieHatesAnime. This is where I record my non-scripted content like reactions and gameplays and fucking learning dances or karaoke, etc. Some of those games that I stream are Hololive games. You know, we got Holocure, we got the fighting game. I'm gonna do the horror game one of these days, and then I'm doing a lot of fan games too. So if you're interested in Hololive, maybe follow the Twitch. Twitch.tv/EddieHatesAnime. Now time for spoilers. Click off the video if you haven't yet. The ending is kind of wild to me, because it was just a hidden prologue story. I was not expecting that at all. I thought this was like in a universe where they were like, this is just how holox was, but then it turned out to be like before Hololive. That's crazy. Is this just an ad for potential newbies hoping to apply to Hololive? It may very well be. I can't believe it. That's so smart. If you're a company or a brand, manga or anime-fy it. McDonald's already has this now, and they do hella fucking anime shit. They had the fucking training game on the DS at one point. So genius, man. So genius. Also, holox failed. They got absorbed by a larger company. They didn't take over shit. They got taken over. Fraud Watch 2024. Also, they were called holox before joining Hololive. So my theory is that they were industry plants in this manga. They were industry plants. This goes even farther back than we know it. We're getting a prequel soon. A prequel to the prequel. But now they all just stream 24/7 and don't even have time to help people in the city. What the fuck is this ending? Okay, before y'all get bad, I'm obviously joking. It's not that serious, but I don't know. Look, man, we be writing scripts and sometimes we throwing the jokes in there, and sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't. I'm not good. I don't think I'm good at writing script jokes. I'm more of an off the dome type of guy. But I looked up a bit of info about holox, and I found out they're all fans turned holo members. So it makes sense and definitely helps the story in how it goes. And I just thought that was really cool. That's it for the spoiler shit. I just wanted to talk about that for a second. You thought it was going to be a serious conversation. No, just me yapping. Time for the outro. Have you guys read this manga? Are you Hololive fans or not? Let me know in the comments. And what random ass manga would you like to see me talk about next? Till next time, adios. Subscribe.